It's definitely unrealistic as fuck. Everybody wants them a nigga that can take care of the bills, that can buy them Chanel bags, that can buy them the latest damn car. But when you flip the damn mirror and you look at yourself, what do y'all be having going on? What can y'all bring to the table at least? Okay, cool. Everybody want them a nigga to provide. I know I do. But some of y'all don't even have a driver's license to y'all name. Some of y'all don't even have a high school diploma to y'all name. Some of y'all don't even have a brain in y'all heads. Y'all don't know how to cook. Y'all don't even know how to properly wipe y'all butt. So I know y'all don't know how to properly wipe up y'all house. Y'all just ready to take. What can y'all give? I'm not saying if he pay the rent this month, you got to pay the rent next month. No, but what I'm saying is if he's paying your rent, at least feed the man. If he's willing to buy you these large purchases.
A lot of women are comparing what they see on the internet to their relationships, expecting a man to pay for everything. But that is just unrealistic in this economy right now. Times are tough, man. A lot of people don't got it like that. It takes two people, it takes two incomes to really survive in America right now. Just the expenses are so high with inflation, the cost of living, everything's going up. So I definitely get what this woman's saying. She's speaking facts.
At least let the man come home to a clean house. Every once in a while, at least buy the man a pair of shoes. If he could pay $300 plus on your wig, plus $100 something on your install, at least you could do is give him a little $50 haircut, something. I never understood that. I'm proud to say my man paid the rent every single month. Sometimes he paid the electric bill. Sometimes I'll pay if I'm feeling generous. It never exceeds $200. I never mind paying the Wi-Fi bill. The Wi-Fi only $30. But I watch the way he really busts his ass. So I never mind making sure it's food on the table. Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
That's a good woman right there.
If you want a good snack. My hair be expensive. I never mind walking into the store, getting him a little $90 outfit. I never mind doing it.
See, that's a good woman. She is a team player with her man. Her man pays most of the bills. She does her part. She's not lazy. She's not just sitting around doing nothing. This woman is a team player, and I respect that. Most women are not going to do that, but she's a keeper for sure. This dude got a good woman right here.
And a provider, and y'all just being straight up fucking leeches.
You know what I find so crazy this day and age? Okay. Women want to be taken care of, right? They're like, oh, I want a man who's going to pay all the bills. I want a man who's going to support me and blah, blah, blah. And I want to stay home. Yeah. It is almost impossible for anyone to stay home unless your man is working 3 jobs, has another job, doing something.
It's just impossible right now for two people to survive on just one income nowadays. It's too expensive. And even if he were to do that, most men would have to work 2 or 3 jobs. So they're hardly home. They're hardly even there to spend time with you. So you want your man to work over 70 hours a week to pay for everything while you don't do nothing. I'm glad these women are waking up and they see that it's just impossible to be paying for every single bill by yourself. And the times are different, man. Women are making money. They can do their part as well. So I get what this woman's saying. She's speaking facts as well, too.
I feel like in this day and age, it is impossible for you to rely on one income. How can you expect a man to pay all the bills and you do absolutely nothing? You bring nothing. I don't want to say you bring nothing to the table because maybe you cook, you clean, you bring them peace. But as far as money, think of it as yourself. If he said to you, oh, honey, go to work and you're going to pay all the bills, you would be like, I can't. So he can't either. I don't think anybody wants to pay bills. Nobody wakes up and says, hey, I want to have this career. I want to get paid and I want to waste all my money on bills. Nobody wants that, but that's just being an adult. That's just what you have to do. So if I was told, hey, you don't have to work another day in your life, A, I would still go to work because I love my job. And B, I don't know. I feel like I have to contribute something. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Maybe I've never been in the position for someone to take care of me in that way, but I don't know. I just don't think that the man should pay every single bill in the home.
Okay, so I just want to say this. If you in a relationship with a man and he literally takes care of everything, I mean, you don't have not one expense. He pays for your hair. He pays for your nails. He pays for your toes. He pays all the bills. He pays your car note. Y'all go on 5-star meals every weekend, and that's cool, beautiful, wonderful, good for you. But please stop trying to make it seem to other women that they settling or that they man ain't doing enough if he's not willing to do that, because the reality is that most men cannot afford to do all that. And it's some dudes out here that got money that just don't want to be nobody's sponsor. Just because a dude will provide does not mean that he gonna let her be no kept woman. It's some dudes that just don't want no chick laying around their house, not doing nothing at all and not contributing nothing. Please. Just because you looked up and got a dude that want to be your sponsor, that don't care if you work or not, don't mean that that should be the norm. It's some dudes that just don't want no chick living off them. Like, it's hard out here. Please. Y'all be creating these unrealistic expectations saying this stuff. Like, everybody's not going to end up with that type of dude.
These women are speaking facts. She's right. It's very unrealistic for women to expect a man to pay for every single bill. I don't think men should do that. If you're not married to this woman, if you don't have kids, you don't need to be paying for every single bill. You shouldn't be taking care of a woman. If you guys are just in a relationship, I get it. If you guys are married and you have kids, that's a different story. But you just don't get into a relationship to have a dude just pay your bills. And a lot of people are doing that. A lot of people are doing survival dating. It's so expensive right now. They think it'll be cheaper just to jump into a relationship to have someone help them pay their bills. That's not realistic nowadays. The economy is all screwed up. Inflation has made prices go up. So the cost of living is just too high to survive on just one income. As a man, if you guys ever meet a woman who expects you to pay for every single thing, she's basically using you. Okay, so don't fall for it. You should not be taking care of a woman at a young age from the age of 20 to 30. If you're just in a relationship, boyfriend and girlfriend, you shouldn't be giving her husband treatment. You should not be taking care of all the bills. This woman has degrees. She can work. She can pay her own bills. It's just not realistic right now for a man to be paying for every single bill. And a lot of women they're getting influenced by what they see on Instagram and Twitter. The internet is not real. You cannot compare your relationship to other relationships that you see on the internet. That it's not real. And most people are not surviving on just one income. You have a lot of couples who are going 50-50. If you get into a relationship with a man and you expect him to pay for every single thing, how is he able to save money for a wedding, to pay for childcare if you guys were to have kids and get married? More than likely, he's living paycheck to paycheck just to pay for the bills. So I'm glad that these women were realistic. And when it comes to just expecting the man to pay for everything, those days are over. It's not the 1950s where a family could just survive on one income. Times have changed. Both partners, a man and woman, they both should be working. There's nothing wrong with going 50-50. If you are in a relationship, there ain't nothing wrong with going 50-50. If you're a woman and you jump into a relationship expecting a man to pay for everything, that's not fair to the man. You guys are not married. You guys are just in a relationship. So let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all have a blessed day.